Hello everybody, Grandma Bev here. Well, today I'm going to do my third video that I told you that I was going to do on cruising. Now this is a remake. Let me tell you why. I was all set up in the other room, as you can tell from the other videos that I've posted. And I was just plugging along, talking. About 15 minutes in, all of a sudden my phone just went off. Hey, you're a kitty. Did you hear that? Anyway, my phone shut off and it said not enough space left on it. Now, what the heck? I had removed all my 1,000-something photos off my phone and trying to make more room. But anyway, it took me 2 days to get that phone straightened out to where I could get enough off. And hopefully it will move over to my iPad so that I can download these from my iPad. Irritating because it says I've got most of my space is taken up with YouTube videos. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, the one to do that I'm doing today is how not to overpack for your cruise. Now, these are ideas from a variety of different places, as well as my 2 cents worth in, as you know. Number one that makes it easier is to pick a pallet. Well, what I do, I'll take like a navy pair of crop pants or a capris, a black one the same, and usually a white pair, and then maybe one other fun bottom, because we usually go on 10 to 12 or more cruises, day cruises, and then we usually have stuff on either side. So we're gone for a good 3 weeks, And so I have them laid out. Then I pick all these shirts that will go with each one of them. This one I'll probably take about 7 to 10 shirts. We'll see how much I end up with. So that the colors can all go, they're navies or colors that goes with navies and black and, all that stuff. Then I also bring a pair of what I call Susan Graver. She's on QVC, if you haven't heard of Susan. I love her material. It's her liquid knit. You take that, crumple it up in a ball in your suitcase, get somewhere, take it out, shake it, no wrinkles. It never fades. It never pills. You can throw it in the washer and dryer. The thing never ages. They never age. You finally get rid of them because maybe you're tired of them. But those are the best for traveling. And being they're so lightweight, it helps your bag be a little lighter. And the older you get, the harder it is to lug those luggage all around an airport. Anyway, it's telling you I bring a navy and a black pair of the long pants to wear at night. And then I bring some Susan Graver pretty tops because, they tend to be a little fancier than, say, like my regular t-shirts. So I kind of mix those around at night. I don't bring a different one for every day. That's silly. Nobody's going to remember what you've worn. And if they do, that's their problem. So as far as luggage, when Bob and I first started, we would bring the biggest suitcase you can, each of us. And then maybe the next size down, each of us. And a carry-on. We've learned through the years, and now we've got it down to, with the big cruises where we're gone, for that long, down to the middle size down and a carry-on. Because so many times I can tell you, I get home or I'm repacking to come back home, and man, I didn't even wear half this stuff. So anyway, let's see. Well, this one suggests going 2 if by sea. 2 outfits, 1 for day, 1 for night. I think that's too many. But everybody's got their own preferences. We don't do a lot of sweating and stuff, so we can wear our tops like twice, And even at that, they're not really dirty, Of course, you want to bring, if you like to work out, bring workout clothes. If you like to go by the pool or go in the water or go to the beaches, bathing suits, and then PJs. They suggest for every 2 days. That's about sometimes 3 days. You know, and sometimes after I've worn the shirt, I'll just wear the t-shirt to bed. Less weight to travel, or to carry, excuse me. And then also restrict yourself to just a few pairs of shoes. Now, always wear your biggest pair on the plane. Like I always wear my tennis shoes on the plane. And then I bring a navy pair of sandals and a black pair of sandals, and either one can be worn at night with my, little slinkier pants. And when I travel on the plane, I also bring, forgot to mention, a long pair of pants that are the same kind of material like the t-shirt, the ones that are out. Not jeans. I never bring jeans on a cruise. That's just me. I've never felt comfortable wearing jeans on a cruise. Not that you don't see them, because you do. That's just not me. So I'll wear one long pair of pants on the plane, and in case the weather does change, and maybe I need to wear a long pair. Most of the time, I end up not having to wear them, but so that's what I do. And then layer up. If you're going to a chilly climate, pack in layers. So you wear your, what I do is I bring hoodies, the zipper. I'll bring maybe two. I've got, for this trip, it's going to be a navy one and a light lavender. And they're lightweight enough, because when we go, it's September's usually, and to us, that's the nicest part of the time of the year to go. And when you get off the ship in the morning to go on an excursion, yeah, it might be cooler, so you have the little jacket on. But then if you're out walking around somewhere and you get hot, I take it off. I just tie it around my waist. It helps cover up more of the stuff that maybe I've shoved in my pockets. So that's my layering. And then I also bring it's a waterproof, it looks like a regular jacket, a car coat type jacket, and it's very, not very thick. I don't bring a heavy jacket, and that I can fold and lay across the top of all my clothes in the suitcase. And I've had to wear it maybe 4 times since all the years I've had it. I've also mentioned in my other videos that just the ones cruises coming up will be like right around 20 that Bob and I have gone on. So we are avid cruisers. Okay, the shoe clue. I went over the shoes. Stay fresh. Oh, this I don't agree, but you may. Bring travel size Febreze spray to freshen up items to rewear. A small sachet can make clothes in a drawer smell better. Clothes and underwear can be washed in the sink and hung on the clothesline to drip dry, or just spring for laundry. Okay. A lot of the ships have self-serve laundry, so you can try to find a quiet time, go in, wash your undies and whatever, if you don't want to bring enough to cover the whole trip. And they usually have laundry soaps in there that you can buy, but just hard to bring maybe a small little thing. Or you can rinse things out in your drawer. Hey, rinse them out in your drawer, in the sink in your bathroom, and just hang them to dry. It doesn't take that long. And did I mention those Susan Graver tops with that light material? I got lipstick on me. You can wash them out, hang them to dry, and they'd probably be dry in an hour or so. So they're great. Accessorize now for those of you who like to wear dresses, which I don't, but even on some of the dressier tops I wear, just bring a couple of different necklaces, make them look a little different. Or for those of you who wear scarves, bring a scarf. There's always ways you can accessorize. Ooh, be clever with carry-ons. Rather than packing a separate beach bag, look for a waterproof tote that's big enough to serve as your airplane carry-on, and then you can use it for when you go off the ship, if you're going to go down to the beach. Now, what we do, and I showed it on video like last year, but I'll be re-showing everything again because everything's changed. I have this Lug brand zip thing. And it's all folds up into one. It's just kind of a lightweight material. At the end of the trip, if we've got more things to bring home than we left with, just unzip that. It's like a backpack, Bob can carry it on because he usually only carries on one carry-on, where I always have my purse and the carry-on. So one of us can carry that on. And we'll put extra things that we've gotten. Or you can just take a regular duffel bag, if it flatten it out on the top of your clothes after they're packed. And then you've got that extra bag to bring things home into. Now, there's two schools of thought when packing now. There's the roll-up, where people just roll them up and put them in their bag. But now all these packing cubes have come out, and I've really gotten into those. Now, I still roll my things. I can fit all my shirts in one that's about this. And it's nice because then when you get somewhere, to where you're going, just take out the whole little thing and set it in a drawer, and your clothes don't even have to touch those drawers that other people's clothes are touched. And now they have compression ones too, where you can put your things in and zip them closed, but then there's another zipper that goes around. If I was home, I'd show you what I mean, but I'm not there yet. I'm on the road. and it'll compress the air down, so your bag from the top looks, a little higher here, lower there. And then you can kind of smush or scrunch extra little goodies in between there, little bags. Like if you get a lot of Ipsy bags, you can put a lot of little toiletries, things like that in there. Of course, rolling socks, you can stuff them into shoes, another space saver. Okay, divide and conquer. Okay. If you've decided just to, you and your traveling partner, to go with just carry-on bags, you can divide your stuff up. Like, my husband maybe won't carry as many things as I do. I can always fit some of my things in his, or vice versa. Another idea, especially if you're going to be changing planes several times. I've had this happen only one time to us. We were going to sail out of Copenhagen, but we had to go Amsterdam. So Seattle to Amsterdam to Copenhagen. My luggage decided it wanted to stay in Amsterdam. I had no clothes, nothing. Now, you can pick up the toiletries easy. Well, I ended up wearing, luckily, my butt and everything. I fit in one of Bob's pairs of Bermuda short things, so I could at one point, because we were there several days before we sailed, and who knows what you got on underneath there. I'd always fit in a pair of his, jockey shorts, or jockey underwear. So, that was kind of a trying time, waiting for them to find it and then get it there. But we had it before we got on the ship, so that was good. So now I'm thinking, anytime we're going to be switching, I want to mix up a few things in each bag. Some of his in mine, and some of mine in his. So that we have at least a change or two of clothes. Like I say, the toiletries you can easily pick up, in the, when we go, we'll stay in a hotel a few nights. And we do that because not only do we want to see around where we're flying out of, but it's less stressful if you fly at least a day before you're supposed to get on that ship. Less stressful. Okay, and this one is talking about toiletries. If you can live without your own brands, use the ones in the hotel rooms or on the cruise ship. I have found them to be fine. So I don't bring shampoo, I don't bring body wash, I don't, because that stuff can take room, and then you run the risk of them leaking out. Or if you need a larger size, wait until you get to the port and drop into a little store there and carry it on. Things that you maybe want to put in your carry-on bag to take on, but TSA will say, if it's too big. Otherwise, I'll show you in another video. It's one of my old ones. It's really nice little bottles you can get they don't leak. They're plastic. They're really nice to put some of your stuff in. Well, there's some products, as you probably know, that you can save space because maybe they come in like little envelopes. Like, I don't have one here now. They just put stuff away. But things like antibacterial lotion, nail polish remover, insect repellent, and sunscreen. Now, I don't bring all that stuff with me. They'll come in little packets. Those are easier to take, too. So they'll come as wipes. And you just throw them out after you use them. And then take inventory when you get home. Look hard at your suitcase and take note of what you did and didn't use. And that can provide clues for what you don't need to bring the next time. I'm still working on that with as many cruises as I've gone on. I always have good intentions. But when it comes to packing, it's like, you see some of your things and, oh, that's so cute. I want to, easier for the guys. So that will do it for this episode. Now, once I'm home, I'll be doing a lot more videos on cruising because, hopefully it's starting to open up this summer. So if you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to ask. Like I said, we've been on a lot of cruises, and we can give you opinions from, our viewpoint about different things. And if we don't know, we'll try to tell you where you can go or contact to find out. So, please make comments below if you like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe because there's more to come. And I hope you all are having a terrific spring. Hope you've gotten your shots, especially if you want to travel. I love you all. Bye.